Hello everyone, welcome to my video. In this video, we'll be learning about the GCP, that is, Good Clinical Practice. Every year, thousands of clinical trials run around the world, testing new drugs, new devices, new treatments. But what actually keeps participants safe and keeps the data trustworthy? It is one standard that makes that possible. It is the Good Clinical Practice, or GCP. So let's break it down. What is GCP and why is it necessary in research? GCP is the universal standard accepted for all human research anywhere in the world. And its core, it exists for two reasons. First one is to protect the safety, rights and well-being of participants, and the second one is to make sure the results are credible, accurate and verifiable. But why does this matter to everyone on the research team, not just the doctors? It's because GCP is crucial for every single person involved in the research, that is, the person who designs the study, one who runs it, and one who oversees it. It creates one uniform understanding of the principle across every protocol, not just the one. And it does not stop after your first training. Regulations evolve around privacy, vulnerable participants, electronic data, which is why recertification is mandatory every 3 years for some, including NIH-funded research. The next one is the evolution and core of good clinical practice. Good clinical practice hasn't stayed static. It has evolved. It started in 1996 with R1, which established the core ethics principle. In 2016, R2 added risk-based quality management, vendor oversight, better monitoring. Now it is in 2025 we have R3, the most significant and updated one, 8. GCP guidelines were prepared by ICH, that is International Council for Harmonization, and this has evolved as we have talked from 1996 till 2025. R3 introduces quality by design, where building critical checkpoints into a trial before it starts instead of catching problems after the fact. It also strengthens the governance with secure digital audits, trails, and electronic records. And it modernizes the informed consent using electronic signatures while clarifying exactly who is responsible for what. Investigators, and service providers. The bottom line is GCP is built to flex with how research is actually done today. Decentralized trials, real-world evidence, more diverse study designs while keeping the same ethical backbone. So now we will be talking about ICH E6R key principles. At the center of GCP are its key principles, and under R3, the big shift is that these aren't a checklist you tick off one at a time. They are interdependent, you have to consider them collectively. Informed consent isn't just a form, it has to be voluntary and well informed. Independent review boards confirm a trial is ethical before it starts, and the trial has to be scientifically sound and run by qualified individuals and follow a quality protocol with built-in checks. And ultimately, it all serves one goal, that is reliable, trustworthy results. Think of it as like a gate system. Each system turns the next. Remove one and the whole system stalls. So let's bring it all together. GCP exists for two main goals, that is protect trial participants and produce credible, accurate data, and it has evolved directly in response to real historical features, cases of abuse that showed the world why standardized, trained, ethical conduct isn't optional. For anyone doing NIH-funded research, GCP training for key personnel isn't just recommended, it is mandatory. And this isn't just best practice, it is codified in the Code of Federal Regulation, which means non-compliance carries real penalties, fines, and in serious cases, jail time as well. And one more thing to remember, in the US, you are not just following federal regulation, You also have to comply with the local policies, and when they are more stringent, the stricter rules win. That's good clinical practice, one standard built on interdependent principles that exist to keep the research ethical and keep the data we all rely on trustworthy. So, if you are involved in clinical research in any capacity, GCP isn't background knowledge, it's the foundation everything else stands on. If this helped clarify it, like, subscribe, and drop a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.